This is Outnumbered. I'm Andrea Tantaros, and here with us today, Harris Faulkner, Ainsley Earhart from Fox and Friends First, Jedediah Bila. Today's hashtag One Lucky
News, obviously, but I was told that I can go on spring break with 4 lucky ladies.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
I don't know if you want to go
there. Me to New York, and it's actually work.
And it's going to be very different from the videos that Ainsley brought back with her.
Right.
We were not
working on
the
this
spring break
sofa.
videos that you covered.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
No Panama City.
Uh-oh.
No,
New York.
And you
even
brought a
better.
lot of DC news with you too. Look at you rolling in here.
Possible Iranian nuclear deal.
Right.
Yeah, all that.
Well, that's where we
closer.
start off, because it is getting down to the wire. Nuclear talks with Iran intensifying ahead of tomorrow's deadline. And already the Islamic Republic is reporting. All right, first let's get to the deal that is set to expire tomorrow, Ed. So Josh Earnest, your buddy, who you get to ask questions to every whatever they want, because I think they've seen, Ed, the president draw a red line before, so they're thinking, okay, we're not going to write this down, or we'll put it on a napkin. We'll hope that, you know, maybe they believe us, and then we'll move forward. But what happens if they renege on the deal? Then what?
Someone also seems to, I can't imagine who, but what deal you usher in?
Key here is,
Yeah.
will Congress get an up or down vote? Lindsey Graham was on Fox and Friends this morning. Democrats and Republicans get to vote on it, or is it going to be unilateral?
I want to move on, but real quick.
I was just going to ask Ed, does this White House trust Iran? What do you think?
Well, Josh, in fairness there, look, no, they don't trust Iran. They're
To compare ISIS to the rulers of Saudi Arabia.
hating that we keep Assad in power.
No, I hear you. There was this
He
Hasn't murdered yet?
too bad Charlie didn't get
I mean, he's killed a
He said he was willing to open the door to talk to the United States. You know,
They all do business together. That's what he's talking about. He wants money.
For listening to his interview.
except the Syrian army.
Right, but do we want to jump in with them and have them?
I want to get Jedediah.
It's better than sending our own.
Similar argument about Iraq, and that's what, you know, Barack Obama came to power. His critics are worse than Assad.
Threat to the United States.
You know, well,
He's a bad one.
That's controversial. Gets back to Jedediah's point. But when he came to office, there were more than 100,000 U.S. troops in Iraq, similar amount in Afghanistan, and they've come home. There's a real debate going on right now about whether we pulled out of Iraq too fast. Obviously, we get that. And he's now learning from that mistake.
Yeah,
leaving the 98 behind longer, he could potentially, and I underline potentially because we don't know yet, that winds up being successful.
For ISIS every month.
And he said, I've got the will of those. I mean, I'm not.
Take a commercial.
And you move the bar to it, though,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
bar.
you're surrounding.
I'm not blaming.
Besides what's happening with them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the selfish selfie, hence the word selfie, self-celebration generation, right?
Yeah.
It's all about self-celebrating. There's no such thing as TMI, as Lena Dunham says. Everything is important. So if everything is important, then nothing's important, right? If it's all risen to the level of heightened, you know, emphatic, is everything so important? I just ate a salad, America. Let me take a picture. Let me show you me eating the salad. Look at me, ooh, eating the salad. Isn't that amazing? No, it's not, Andrea. No one cares. I mean, I'll take selfies now and then, but you see a generation, and as Harris points out, that the bar has been moved, and let me tell you something, we're tripping over it.
Right. And
It's been moved so low, we are stumbling over it.
Taste, and people should.
Some of it is the young people, and they'll learn and they'll figure it out, and it's just you.
Think. They need to think before they post.
Yeah,
you know, kids
Yeah.
need to.
Is this an overreach, Harris, a permission slip
All right.
for a double stuff or Oreo big stuff? Who do you think you are?
Oh, my God.
And then we have to say Oreo big butt. So mature.
This is ending strong, I think. Look, I want.
Coming from a family of teachers, teachers are so worried this day and age of getting fired or sued.
Yeah.
The teacher did the right thing here. Better to be safe than sorry. And
That's right.
unfortunately, this goes back to the
All
parents.
right.
It's their fault.
And I don't want to get fired or sued for not tossing to happening now. So we're going to stay right here for Outnumbered Overtime on the web, foxnews.com/outnumbered. Click the Overtime tab. We'll see you right back here tomorrow at noon Eastern.